Mark Spears, undefeated. LeBron, and then training camp, you talked about this in regards to the Warriors, but do you have any comment on Trump on inviting the Eagles to the White House after most of the black players decided not to go?
Well, I actually just found out about it when I was walking up to the podium. I ain't really digested enough, but it's typical of him. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's typical of him, and I don't know. I mean, I know no matter who wins this series, no one wants to invite anyway, so it won't be Golden State or Cleveland going.
Any thoughts on the stand the black players made?
Well, I mean, listen, we have a lot of freedom in our country, and guys, men or female, have the right to do what they want to do, in a very respectful manner. And I think if they decided they don't want to go, then they have the right.
Tim, on the aisle on the left.
Bron, right behind Mark. To follow up on that, I mean, the Pats sent half their team, and then Steph came out and said that he didn't have any interest in going, and then you supported Steph on Twitter, I remember. And does it surprise you that the divide just seems to be growing right now, even after more than a year of this discourse, that it seems like that it's just the gap is widening instead of any bridge being found?
I mean, I think as long as he's in office, then the communication and things like that is going to continue to happen. It's a lot of things that we believe in as Americans that we don't feel, that he's for. It's a lot of people that believe that that he's not for the people, or doing things that's right by the people. That's not surprising, hearing the news today with the Eagles. But I think more importantly, we shouldn't, as Americans and people, especially people in Philadelphia, shouldn't let, that news take away from what that unbelievable team did and accomplished, what all those players did to sacrifice throughout each and every Sunday, going out and playing, the style of football that they played, and winning a Super Bowl the way they won it. Let's not let that accomplishment, things that you will, have for the rest of your life. People will always call you a champion for the rest of your life. Let's not let, someone uninviting you to their house take away from that moment, because I think the championship of winning a Super Bowl, or winning a Stanley Cup, or winning a World Series, or winning an NBA championship, or a national championship, is way bigger than getting invited to the White House, especially with him in there, in my opinion.
Any team that wins the championship is going to be in that decision-making situation where you got to do what is in best interest of your team and kind of handle that accordingly, like we did last year, or I should say, like what we planned to do, having a meeting together to figure out what our decision was going to be, and obviously know what Trump did before. We had an opportunity to do that in kind of a similar situation here, but not surprising. It's unfortunate, but we all have our right to kind of do what we want to do, and the Eagles, fall in line with that.
Mark on the left side of the aisle.
Mark Spears, undefeated. Steph, following up on that, LeBron said he would expect that either team that won a championship would not want to go. See if you agree with that. And also, all the black players from the Eagles decided before being uninvited that they did not want to go, and wanted to see what you thought about that as well.
I hope to be in that situation and win 2 more games where we win a championship, and obviously know what comes with that. But I don't think I think I agree with Bron. Pretty sure the way we handled things last year, kind of stayed consistent with that. But at the end of the day, like I said, every team has an opportunity to make a decision for themselves and speak for themselves, and I think that's powerful, being in this situation.
It's not surprising. I think the president has made it pretty clear he's going to try to divide us, all of us in this country, for political gain. So it's just the way it is. I think we all look forward to the day when we can go back to just having a celebration of athletic achievement and celebrate Americans for their achievement, their good deeds. The irony is that the Eagles have been nothing but fantastic citizens in their own community. They've done so much good. I've read a lot about their team, Malcolm Jenkins, Chris Long. These guys are studs. They're amazing. So it'll be nice when we can just get back to normal in 3 years.
Steve and Steph and LeBron have all addressed the situation with the Eagles in the White House, and I was wondering what you thought about that. And also they had said that no matter who wins this series, they probably don't want an invite anyway. I was wondering if you agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's about true. But what else you expect Trump to do? When somebody says they don't want to come to the White House, he disinvites them. So that photo op don't look bad. We get it at this point. But, it's good that guys are sticking to what they believe in and what they want to do. So, like God said before me, I'm sure whoever wins the series won't be going.
Draymond, I don't know if you heard, but the Philadelphia Eagles was disinvited from their White House visit, so I guess the Warriors have some pretty good company in that regard now?
No, I guess everybody getting disinvited. Maybe it's just a tradition that needs to stop if everybody's going to be disinvited. So it is what it is.
A few of the Eagles have said that they still want to make that trip to D.C., but do other things while they're there. Similar to what you guys, is that a big component of this, do you think, is to do something positive instead of just have a reaction to his reaction?
Yeah, I think so. You still want to do something. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be a celebratory event. And so you still kind of want to do that. D.C. is obviously a landmark in American history. That we all kind of want to feel. You want to see all the different things that D.C. has to offer. And so I think it usually is a big deal, and people want to go. But, I don't, it just is what it is. I think if you look at doing something positive, it's probably the right way to go. Usually, in basketball, if you foul me cheaply and then I foul you back, I'm probably going to get caught as making a reaction to the reaction, and so, in life, you react to something somebody else do, you're usually the person get caught. So I think you kind of take the same approach with that. You don't make a reaction to his reaction. You just kind of go along with whatever else you want to do, because that reaction to his reaction probably won't end well for you. So,